Hello, welcome to the Q. It is Operation 20th Corps, and it is USA KMT turn number 8. No, turn number 9. Got to move my marker here. And the KMT has $3. They will be spending nothing and saving, but they're going to make an attack. Before I get there, this weekend is the original BBR tournament in Atlanta. And 7 years ago is when I met my friend Detroit, and they did a little ceremony in honor of him. And I'm going to tack that video. Someone videoed it. I'm going to tack it on the end of this video at the end. It's pretty brief, but let's look at our attack. Everything on this card is going to make one round of attacks in everything there. So what we have is 9 infantry, 5 cavalry, 1 mountain. They aren't doing anything. 3 artillery. So let's do our 3 artillery, which will be first strikes at 2. Got 1. So let's get rid of this Japanese militia. All right. That was our whole goal. We wanted to get rid of that militia because we didn't like it being there. So now we've got 1 mountain, which is boosted to a 3. That's a miss. We got 2 infantry boosted to a 2. And then we got 5 cavalry at 2. So there's our 2s. We get, oh, wow. Holy mo, 3. I hope we're not going there. That is not what I wanted. So I don't know what he wants to take. I'm going to guess the 2 Marines because these mountain defend at 5. So that leaves 7 infantry at 1. If I get 2 hits, I am in trouble. There's 7 dice. Oh no. Oh, only 1. Thank goodness those are mountains. Holy cow. That was destructive. I could have been in big trouble there. All right, so he'll have 3 at 4. No, that was first strike. 3 at 4, 2 at 5. I didn't count my retreats because it was just going to be a 1-round combat. And if I'd have won that battle, I would have had to have made some adjustments. All right, here's the 3 at 4. He gets 2, and then he's got 2 at 5. 3. So he gets 3. That, I don't know if that was a good trade or not. So we're going to take a green chip off, and that puts me down to 6 infantry. I'm not happy about that at all. So I'm down to 6 infantry on my card, and in Kwangtung is down to 1 mountain. So was that a good trade? I don't know. But KMT saved 3, and they get 3 for this turn, so they'll have 6 next turn. So they can replace 2 of the 3 losses. We'll see how that goes. All right, USA. We did have an extra 5 for Italy declaring war that I did not realize. I thought it was a Germany or Italy, but it's both. So I get an extra 5. So I had 58 to spend this turn. I've got my buy laid out. I'm deciding on this between this battleship and this sub, and I'm saving $3. But the decision is off this income roll. If I get it, oh no, no. All right, so that means we're going to take the sub out, put the battleship in. So for our purchase, we are going to lend-lease France and infantry, lend-lease the Anzac, a anti-aircraft gun. We're going to finish a carrier. We're going to move a carrier to stage 2. We're going to place a battleship on stage 3. Medium armor, marine, fighter, marine. upgrade a militia and 3 militia and saving $3. That was a kick here in the butt. So I was really planning on being at war next turn, but maybe not with 52 on the income. They may let me ride some more turns. So let's look at some movement. We're going to move this transport infantry artillery out of New York. 1, 2, 3, and go in port here in Puerto Rico. This transport is going to shift from Washington to New York. Oh, we didn't have a combat move. It was just one of these destroyers was going on escort duty, moving from A-19 to A-18. This side of the board, we've got a destroyer coming over from P-36 to P-29. We've got a transport from P-43. We do have a naval. Well, we can only go 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we still have to go 1, 2 here to Wake. The 2 coastal subs, there's a sub base at P-25. Will come out 1, 2 into P-29. The tactical will fly from San Francisco to Hawaii. I wonder if I want to bring over those infantry units. I do not. We're going to leave the rest of our force here in port in P-25. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. Let's place out our goods here. We're going to put this battleship. I'm going to take that Anzac. Oh, and San Francisco units. Oh, for crying out loud, I got to take all these. These are all going on the Pacific side as well. All right, so we don't have to walk so far. First up, battleship goes to stage 3. Carrier goes to stage 2. And this carrier is built and placed in port in San Francisco. Our militia upgrade and militia goes into Hawaii. So that gets rid of one of these militia. The other 2 militia, one on Wake, one on Midway. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I actually put the Marine there. It's the infantry. The fighter and Marine go in San Francisco. And this anti-aircraft gun comes out to Hawaii, then comes down in any one of these ports, and then rails here to Sydney. And let's look at our unit placement for the East Coast. It is pretty much basic. We've got up here in New York a Marine and a medium armor. And then the French can come out of any one of these ports to Puerto Rico and along the coast to Cameroon. I'm going to sneeze. Hopefully not. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I got a little bit of a sniffle this morning. That is pretty much it for the U.S. Unfortunately, we only go to 51 income. No, 52. We're at 52 on the income. You know what? Again, I didn't roll my techs. Dadgummit. And then we saved 3, so we'll have 54 for next turn. Let's roll these techs. Factories, construction, amphib. Let's see. Orange dice. All right, these are all at 7. 12 and an 8. So amphib and factories go up. I think they're both at 1. Oh, no. Amphib's at 2, so that goes to 3. Next up will be long range and jets. Oh, and large ship construction, and these are all at 8. We got a 10. So we got long range, which I think is finished. Yes. So that is a bucket of good news there. And then finally, our jets at 9. 11. We were having good luck with rockets for some reason. We may have rockets before we go to war. All right, so that is it. 54 for the U.S., 6 for KMT, and let's look at what has changed. We've added infantry, artillery, and a transport to Puerto Rico. We've built a medium armor and marine in New York and moved to transport there. On the Pacific side, we've added a militia to Wake, Midway. We've upgraded a militia and a militia in Hawaii. We've moved over the tactical, the destroyer, 2 coastal subs, built a carrier, built a marine, built a fighter, and our transport is alone in P-36, feeling very vulnerable. And the build queue, we've advanced and placed a battleship. So that is the extent of the U.S. We will see if this means anything later on, that KMT battle. Now I'll splice in the tribute there to Detroit. So thanks for watching. Germany is up next for round 10.